So we're going on a field trip today because I got kicked out of the clubhouse because Kobe and the guys are working on the new building and they say I get in the way. I got a phone call the other day from a buddy of mine, and Jordan is an interesting character. Jordan is a boat dealer here at the lake, and he says, I've got a car you need. Now, I didn't really get into too many details about this car. I do know it's a BMW. I'm really sure what kind of BMW. Not the biggest BMW guy, so it's got to be something pretty cool if it's a BMW and he thinks I need it. So we're going to ride down and see what he's got. Kind of take you guys on a field trip.
That's how we do it in the South.
What are you doing, man?
Trying to make it, brother. Good to see you.
Bring it in.
Yeah, man.
So tell me about this damn car.
I've known Rob Pitts for a while. We've got a relationship for probably 5 years. Helped him on one of his vehicles, and it just kind of took off from there. I just wanted to give you a little introduction. We are your upstate local MB and C Fox boat dealer. I had an opportunity to get a car that I thought would be absolutely perfect for Rob. So we're going to take a look at it.
So tell me about this car, man.
So basically, I've had one of these, and this was essentially my dream car. Saw this one here at a gas station. Young guy had it. At least a dozen or half a dozen magazines have called it the best BMW ever made. Spoke to the guy who owned it, and within 2 weeks he pulled up, wanting to trade it in. And we got him into a truck, and I was able to get this thing for a steal.
So I'm not a BMW guy. I know it's an M5.
Yep.
Like, what's this, 2000?
2001.
It's been painted on.
Got rid of rock chips, things like that.
So what's it, no boo-boos or anything, it's just
No,
paint.
just kind of wear and tear.
We did spot some paint work on it, you know, which that can be repaired. That can be fixed where that's not as noticeable. It does have a clean Carfax, which is huge in these era of cars. I mean, it's pretty slick. I mean, you just see a little bit of, you know.
Yeah.
Actually, a good looking old car.
What I was trying to do was just kind of give Rob a little backstory on these cars, a little history on these cars. So a neat thing about this car, Rob, is this car in particular only came in a manual. These cars have went up crazy in value. If you're familiar with the E30 market, similar trends happen there. And I just kind of wanted to go over why the car has kind of gained a lot of following. So yeah, 6-speed V8, dual overhead cam motor, making around 400 horsepower from the factory.
In 2001, when 400 was a lot.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So, you know, even though it is a car that I'm not familiar with, you still look at all these cars the same way. That's the cool thing about it. And I know what a good car looks like. I know these cars are prone for rust. We have no issues there. This is a South Carolina born and bred car.
This car actually has a full heads-up display in it. It wasn't touchscreen then, you know, but for this time, it was pretty innovative. A lot of cool tech. Alcantara headliner throughout.
Alcantara, what? That's something I don't know a lot about. I sell Chevrolets, buddy.
Right.
What's this? You're speaking.
Alcantara is just like a upgraded leather. You see on a lot of high-end cars. Sometimes they do a leather and Alcantara.
Special
package.
cows.
Yeah. Nice little upgrade point.
Yeah,
But,
you cut the super salesman shit. It's an upgraded leather. Only the special cows get to use for BMW
That's
headliners.
I wanted to highlight those points to Rob and you know, give him some value on why this car is actually bringing the money it is.
This is actually a bigger car than my Cadillac. This is a big car.
Yeah.
I mean, really and truthfully.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not no 7 Series, but it's a roomier car than you think it'd be.
Yeah.
So what do they paint? Just front fender, hood, fender,
So
bumper?
We did paint on the front bumper. I put brand new hellos in.
So the rest is original paint.
Yep.
The thing is, we don't deal with a lot of Carfaxes at RUC because most of our cars are post-1981. You can't run a Carfax on a car with less than a 17-digit VIN number. You're not going to run a Carfax on a 69 Chevelle, but everybody's going to want to see the Carfax on this BMW. I mean, I don't deal with these things, Jordan. I mean, like, what's the money on something like this?
There's been some sold for $200,000. It's not a perfect example. It's not a low mileage example, but they're still valuable.
The only catch is this isn't a 3,000 mile car. So what's this one
So
worth?
you're probably going to see, I would say this thing might bring mid to high 20s right now.
It's still a car with 160,000 miles on it, so we really also need to make sure that the maintenance is where it needs to be on this car. It's been lowered, hasn't it?
So I've got spacers on the front end just to square the front end up, and I've got aftermarket. These are 3-piece Santi wheels.
But my thing is, if this wasn't an M, and it was just a regular 525 BMW, this would be a $2,500 car.
All day. Hey, I got a customer that came up. I'll be right back.
Hey, make some money, buddy. We're just here killing time. So I'll be the first to admit, this is not my strong suit in cars. I don't know if it's the old school used car dealer coming out at me. I don't see this car being that kind of money. I know Jordan gets excited and he knows a lot more about them than I do. But you know what? In this case, I think I need to phone a friend. Let me go to my VinWiki Rolodex of buddies. What's going on, Doug?
How you be?
Man, I don't know. I just want to pick your brain on this BMW I'm looking at.
BMW? You know what a BMW is? You know how to spell that?
Yeah, it's Bubba Makes Wheels. But what's the
Close.
2001 E39 M5, 6-speed, V8,
I like
5-liter?
those. Yeah.
Not a bad car. I mean, I'm going to say it's an 8.
Horsepower. Held a cannonball record at one time.
Really?
Yeah, Alex Roy set his record in an E39 M5.
What's the money? What's the money on a number 8 car?
A number 8? That's not even in Haggerty's scale.
You know what I'm saying. I mean, it's had a little bit of paint work. It's never been wrecked. Carfax is right.
Alright, you're a used car dealer, so that means it hasn't had a little bit of paint work. It's had a lot. How many miles on it?
160.
Oh boy, when was the last time it ran?
It runs and drives now.
It does run and drive. Any lights on? Any smoke coming out of
Nothing.
wrong places?
It's had some mods done to it. It's got a big carbon fiber intake on it.
Oh, is it Dynan mods or is it like the eBay aftermarket?
No,
carbon
it's
fiber
the first one.
Another thing you can't pronounce, right? 'Cause it's not
Exactly.
American.
Exactly.
All right. It's probably like an $8,000 car. I mean, that kind of mileage, you got to look at timing chain guides and the Vano system and probably the suspension bushings and stuff need redone. So it's going to need some work, but that's a cool car.
In perfect sales condition, what do you think something like this is worth?
It's probably mid to upper teens. Yeah, a buddy of mine had one with the same miles. I think he ended up selling it for 13, 14 grand, but that was before the market went up a bit. So
Do you see 20s in this car?
I don't think so. Not with those miles.
All right, man. Well, thank you for your help, Doug.
All right, sounds good. Let me know if you get it. I know you can't have anything in your showroom that ain't a Chevy, so I'd love to try my hand at that.
You're catching on, buddy. You're catching on. I'll keep you in the loop.
All right, later.
See you, brother. Yeah, I mean, I like it, but I mean, it's just stuff I don't deal with.
Well, Rob, what do you think?
These are nice chairs. I like this. You
It's
just
kind
put
of
your feet
relaxing
up, just
here.
get comfortable.
You think we can work a deal?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm on the fence.
You got me in a tough spot because I'm having to sell to the sales.
Oh, but you got me in a tough spot because usually I don't think this long about
Yeah.
this kind of stuff.
Well,
and it's something different, I mean, this goes against everything I do.
I know.
Killing me. And I like it, and I love to get some different stuff in, especially here at the new store. But I don't know. This might be a little too different. I don't know. I mean, because it's like on one hand, it's cool,
Right.
and if you know these cars, it's instant cool.
Right.
But for me personally, I would walk right past it because
Yeah.
I don't know them like
Right.
that. I mean, I see a dope dealer BMW.
Right.
I don't know. I don't
The
know.
one thing I can tell you about that car is it's only going to get more expensive.
Yeah, as it breaks.
No. With time, it's going to get more and more expensive. Because every day somebody's wrecking one. Every day somebody's blowing a motor. So,
I don't know. A little food for thought.
yeah.
Well, you be thinking about that steal of a deal price.
Okay.
And I'm going to go to lunch, and I'm going to think about this, and I'm going to play around, and I mean, I like it. You've got my attention with it. I'm so weird right now. Usually, I'm not like this. I think I'm running a
I've
fever.
got you flustered.
Something.
I feel like
You do got me
I feel like
flustered.
I just asked you to prom.
I know,
And you hadn't told me yes or no. yet.
exactly, exactly. Brother, I'm gonna get out of your hair.
Hey, good to
Quit
see
wasting
you.
your time.
Hey, listen, while you're thinking on that, why don't you just buy a boat from me? I mean, that's what we sell.
You know I can't swim, right? I'm gonna tell you something. You think selling me a BMW is playing hell? Trying to sell me a boat?
Maybe we'll just get you on one.
Let's stick to the beam. I like the rolling cars.
10-4.
Yeah, you know, no swim, sink.
Yeah.
We'll see you, man.
See you, Captain.
Take care, brother. What do? I don't know. Maybe we can put a deal together. I just got a feeling Jordan's gonna want a little more for his car than the way Doug's letting on. But I've been wrong before.